Ladies and gentlemen, the starting grid as they have qualified for tonight's Coca-Cola 600 at the Lowe's Motor Speedway. On the pole at this track for the third time in less than a week, it's rowdy Kyle Busch alongside Casey Kane, last week's All-Star and winner of this race 2 years ago. In row 2, Brian Vickers led several laps and finished 5th in last year's 600, and the Biffmeister, Greg Biffle, for the third straight week has another strong qualifying run. The third row has some mojo, with the amazing David RAGAN, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. finished 8th in last year's race. Row 4, it's 2002 winner Mark Martin from Arkansas, and Kurt Busch in the Miller Lite Dodge. Row 5, it's Virginia's ELLIOTT Sadler in the Best Buy machine, alongside the 03, 04, and 05 winner of this race, Jimmy Johnson in the Lowe's Chevrolet. In row 6, Dave Blaney looks to defend his top 35 ranking in the Caterpillar Camry, and Matt Kenseth is the first of 4 drivers in tonight's race who scored his first career victory in this event. The 7th row has Scotty Riggs, who sat on the pole in both 2006 races here, and Jeff Burton won this race in 99 and again in 2001. In row 8, Jamie McMurray was a surprise winner here in the fall of 02, and Chesterfield, Virginia's Denny Hamlin was very strong in last week's All-Star race. Row 9, Reed Sorenson looks for his third straight top 10 in this event, and 3-time 600 winner Jeff Gordon won the most recent points race here last fall. Row 10, it's 2007 All-Star champion Kevin Harvick, and rookie Sam Hornish Jr., who finished a strong 7th in this year's running of that event. Back to row 11, it's defending 600 champion Casey Mears in Hendrick's 500th chassis, alongside fellow Californian Robbie Gordon in car 7. In row 12, it's Bobby Labonte, the 95 winner, and Martin Truex Jr. from New Jersey. Row 13, it's the bright yellow fella, Paul Menard in car number 15, and veteran Sterling Marlin won the fall race here in 2001. Row 14 is where you'll find A.J. Allmendinger, last week's Sprint Showdown winner, and David Rudemans back in car 44. The 15th row has Rudemans team owner Michael Waltrip and the 99 of Concrete Carl Edwards, who won the second segment of last week's race. Row 16, it's the Rushville Rocket, Tony Stewart, winner here in the fall of 03, and David Gilliland in his Ford. Row 17 belongs to Ken Schrader in a 4th Childress car, and the threat from Joliet, Patrick Carpentier. In row 18, it's last year's surprise 2nd and 3rd place finishers, J.J. Yaley and Kyle Petty, the 87 champion. Row 19, Cato, New York's Regan Smith starts alongside the Rocket Man, Daytona 500 champion Ryan Newman. The 20th row has Clint Bowyer, second here last fall, and the Texas Twister Michael McDowell in his first 600 start. Row 21, it's Travis Kvapil, 8th 2 weeks ago at Darlington, and the Texaco Haviland Dodge of Juan Pablo Montoya. And in row 22, all by himself, it's the number 70 Haas Chevrolet of Johnny Sergeant Sauter. Missing the race this week are John Wood in the Wood Brothers Ford, Jeff Green in car 34, Stuntman Stanton Barrett in the NOS Chevy, Furniture Row Joe Nemechek, and the Fubar Dodge of Tony Raines. There's your field for tonight's running of the Coca-Cola 600 at Lowe's.